We are going to vlog our way through and platinum this bad boy on this week's episode. And while we're waiting for this to install, no doubt, we'll go through my pickups for the week. Hello YouTube, N60 Fortress here, I'm back. Thanks for tuning in again as always. It is very much appreciated. Go through something slightly different on this episode then. We're going to vlog our way through and complete and platinum Robocop Rogue City Unfinished Business. Picked this up, I've been itching to buy it for a while. Been waiting for it to come down in price. Eventually got it off Amazon for about £17.50, £18 delivered. Can't really say fairer than that. I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out. It probably should be just DLC rather than an individual game in its own right. But, you know, to have a physical copy rather than pump money into DLC that you've got nothing to show for it, I guess I'm happier with that. But I'm fully anticipating it's going to be a very brief game. I have looked into it, and to platinum this game, it's saying between 5 to 10 hours. To me, it's probably going to be more like 10 because I like to explore things thoroughly. I like to try and do the trophies all myself, and if we get towards the business end and things are getting frustrating, then I probably will look up where to find things if I need to, but hopefully we can do it without having to cheat or anything like that. And yeah, I'm a big Robocop fan. You know, I grew up in the 90s, and those late 80s, early 90s Robocop films were in my circulation of VHS tapes that I would watch. And, you know, this was a different era of film, really. They were just coming into their own with special effects and so on. And so, you know, it was quite graphic, lots of foul language used, and they were just great blockbuster movies to watch, you know. But, you know, they were very graphic, very gory. When somebody got shot, it wouldn't just be like a little bullet hole in them. It would blow off half of their arm, and it was very graphic like that. But, you know, it added to the charm of the film. And looking back, they are just quite almost comical, like, you know. The use of one-liners, you know, it was just brilliant. It was just that era of film where, you know, one-liners and adding comedy value to a otherwise serious film just made it toned down a bit and made it a bit more watchable, a bit more funny and not so serious, you know. And it was just a great era of film. And I loved what they did with Rogue City. It was magnificent. It wasn't true open world. It was like levels, but then open world within the levels, which is understandable. You know, it's never going to be a true open world like Grand Theft Auto with a game on a budget like this. It's just not going to happen. But I thought they did a really good job. The attention to detail was second to none, right down to the sound effects of Robocop moving, his gun, the way it sounds, the way he moved, the aiming, just everything looked like you were through the eyes of Robocop. They got Peter Weller in to reprise his role as Robocop. He was the actor for the first two films, I believe. They couldn't get him back for the third. Can't remember why now. But just the attention to detail was brilliant, magnificent. And I really enjoyed that game for what it is. I'm very easily pleased. Yes, it has its pitfalls. Yes, it was perhaps a little bit short. Yes, they could have improved it. But there were so many good things about it. I absolutely love that game. So I'm really looking forward to getting my teeth into this one. And hopefully we can platinum it very quickly. And yeah, just looking forward to it really, and can't go wrong for the price really. So we'll go through that on this video. But before that, let's just go into the updates to the Essentials. Demon Souls. Now I've had this for a while. I picked it up in that big bundle, but it didn't have a manual. It is English, so it's not one that you see overly often. One did sell on eBay for £40 recently, I think, or between 40 and 50 maybe. I got this for £15 in the bundle. Then I got 10% discount off the total price of the bundle. So let's say £13.50. It didn't have a manual. I bought a copy of the standard version on Vinted for about £21 posted here. I've chopped that back into CEX for 16. So basically the manuals cost me £5. So £13.50 plus 5, £18.50 for this game. It's still under half what the last one has sold for. So really happy to have a complete copy now. And yes, I am aware that I could have done a CEX roulette, took the manual out and then returned it, but I'm not that sort of person really, so I don't need to do that. I don't mind paying £5 for a manual for a very uncommon Essentials game. It now has a manual. It has the Essentials disc, importantly. It's English, so it can go on the shelf, take pride of place, out of the bag of doom at long last, and it's another one fully greened off on my sheet on this journey to try and get a full Essentials power set English where possible. So yeah, nice little bit of progress that one. It was just a niggling one, and I finally put that one to bed, so super happy to have done that. Next up we have F1 2014. I was just speaking to a viewer of the channel about this just last week. frustratingly, they said that F1 2011 was probably the pinnacle of F1 games on the PS3, and unfortunately that didn't get an Essentials release, but this does now complete the F1 subset 2012, 13 and now 14. To the eagle-eyed amongst you, you'll notice the USK rating logo, and therefore this isn't English. You'd be right, it is German. From everything I can see, it is a German exclusive. I haven't seen it in any other territory for sale with the PEGI rating or in English, and so for now it goes into my collection, takes pride of place. Of course I'll keep an eye out for an English version, but to the best of my knowledge English doesn't exist. But I'll never say never, because there are more cropping up that we didn't even know about that are available in English that were not known previously. So never say never, but at the moment it's not looking like English exists for this one. It was off Amazon DE, so German Amazon. It was like £14.50 all in delivered. You can't say fairer than that. It comes complete with the correct disc and manual, and yeah, really happy to tick another one off. I don't think you're going to get a better price than that really, unless you get one for like €5 on Vinted, but even then you've got the postage to you, so really you're going to end up paying about the same. So really happy with that. And yeah, it did come in a Blu-ray case, which was unofficial. I think the distributor of these secondhand games sometimes recases them if they're damaged, so I've just changed the case and put a correct one on. And pleased to complete that subset, pleased to green another one off on the sheet, and it's another one down, and we're inching closer to that full set, so super happy to add that one in. Last up we have Lego Worlds. I probably overpaid for this. I think it's only maybe about £5, £6 in CEX. I paid 11 or 10 something delivered on Vinted. I caved. I haven't seen this out in the wild. I think it is slightly harder to find than some of the others, but not overly, but I just caved. I couldn't bother to keep waiting. There's not that many of them online, to be honest. So yeah, it's in very good condition. It's the 10th Lego sleeve that I have now, which means there's one missing. I believe it's the hardest one because I can't find it online anywhere, so that's going to be a bit tricky. That one's Lego Ninja Go. Yeah, if you know of any copies, let me know. I can't see a single copy online, so I imagine that's going to be the hardest one to source. I've not even looked abroad yet. Hopefully it might be available abroad for a little bit more easier to find than it is in the UK, but at the moment none on UK eBay, none on Vinted or anything like that, so the wait will just go on. But we've edged closer to a full Lego sleeve set now. It's just the Ninja Go left to go, so pleased to have made some progress on that because it had been quiet for a while. And yeah, just one more left to go now, so yeah, just Ninja Go left to go, and we'll put that subset to bed. So yeah, that about does the pickups for this week. Not that many, but we have made some good progress, so pleased to be moving in the right direction. And yeah, without further ado then, let's get into Robocop Rogue City Unfinished Business and see if we can platinum this bad boy on this week's vlog. Right, that is all installed now, ready to go. So let's get into it. I forgot how good this game looks. The attention to detail, like I said, it's absolutely magnificent. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. There's not going to be many spoilers, by the way. I won't give away what happens in the story to anyone who wants to play this game. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, it's just going to be showing bits here and there, but nothing too drastic given away. At the moment, just at the start of the game, it looks like somebody's ransacked the police station. It's really funny because I still remember my way around, even though it's been like at least a year since I played this game. So yeah, it's funny what you remember. I've only played it through once as well, but yeah, just going through and trying to work out what's happened here really. Can't wait to get my machine pistol out and start using it. Oh, here we go. Trouble. Oh man, I forgot how good this game looks. This is exactly what it would be like to be Robocop, man. It's just... It's even got the music, it's just brilliant. I'm easily pleased as a gamer, like, it's just the little details, you know, it means a lot. You know, some people pick this game up and say, oh, it's too clunky to control. That's the whole point. Your Robocop, he moves like more rigid, but it's brilliant. Look at that, the music, everything, it's just on point. Wow, here we go again. Shoot the jerry can. Right then guys, we just got our third trophy, quick update. 3 out of a mere 26, so not too many to unlock really in the scheme of things. And yeah, my initial thoughts of the game are that it's good, fun. This is the true Robocop experience. You aren't going to get better than that. I'm not one of these hypercritical people, you know, it's very easy to pick out flaws and have a good moan about stuff, but I always try to see the best in games, and certainly with this one, totally the fun, the experience, just everything is so well put together, and I'm just blown away by it really. And I don't want to, you know, say it's the best game ever, because that's not the case, but it is a thoroughly enjoyable experience. Have you played Unfinished Business? Let me know your thoughts, light up the comments. Interested to know what your thoughts are. Did you play just the first one, Rogue City? What were your thoughts on that? You know, I enjoyed it. A little bit short, yeah, you know. Of course, there's ways to improve the game that you can all see with retrospect, but I think they've done a terrific job, and yeah, really enjoy my time with Unfinished Business. And yeah, it is a shame that it will come to an end, I guess, because these are the sort of games where you're enjoying them, you just want it to go on and on and on, and yeah, really enjoy my time with it. So let's get back into it then. All right, I'm just back from refueling, being on a lunch break, and yeah, we're up to 11% progress now, 5 out of 26. A little bit behind the run rate I was hoping to be on, but maybe more trophies will start coming thick and fast. So I basically completed the second chapter, Welcome to Hell. Pleased with how things are going, enjoying that. But I also got this second trophy here on that chapter, by the book, score an A on any evaluation. And I'd kind of learnt from Robocop Rogue City that there's things to collect, drugs, evidence and so on. And yeah, so I was just sweeping every room, just trying to be thorough really. And pleased to have had that trophy out the way now, not realising that was one. I haven't really looked through the trophies yet. And yeah, just need to speed up a little bit because I'm a little bit behind the sort of run rate I was hoping to be on, but we're making progress. So I am enjoying the game, which is the main thing, right? It's all about enjoying it. So yeah, let's get back into it and on with the plot. Right, we've made some progress. We're playing as Murphy before he becomes Robocop. You sort of go back in time, so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing how this plays out, but I've got to go to the post office and post a parcel to a friend. I'm going to go and walk the dog, spend some time with family, and then yeah, I'm going to do a night shift and try and progress a bit more with this because there's still a lot of work to do. I'm a bit behind schedule really. I thought I'd be a bit further ahead than what I am. Actually only 17%, 8 out of 26. It's quite low still, but I imagine as the game progresses it will sort of accelerate and we'll start hitting some more trophies sooner than not. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it at the moment, and this sort of blast in the past, going back in time, yeah, it should be good. Looking forward to it. We'll play that tonight. Right, things are going all right at the moment. I've just got another 2 trophies. I completed the chapter where you play as Alex Murphy pre-Robocop when he's just a police officer. And yeah, enjoyed it. It was quite brief, but yeah, it's going pretty well. And we're going to have to go quite far into the night now to try and make some serious progress on this, I think. Got these little robot things we need to destroy. First time encountering these sort of things. It's quite a linear game, this. It's not very difficult to get lost. Ooh. Oh, his head just got blown off. Nice. We can go up or we can go across. Okay, we can't go that way. anything this way? Oh. Recovered the health there. Right. Let's keep going upstairs then. Oh, how was that for a reflex? Right then guys, that's going to have to do it for tonight. I'm reasonably happy with the progress that we've made, but yeah, would have liked to get a little bit further, but I need to get some rest. I've got a lot going on tomorrow, but yeah, I'm going to have to get this completed tomorrow night, so I'll stay up as late as it takes tomorrow night, and then I can get the video edited ready for Sunday, so we should be good. I'll stay up as long as it takes tomorrow, so yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Alright then guys, it's the next day. I've got myself a coffee. I'm just off to take my son to soft play, but I have filed away those extra games now, and it really is coming along, isn't it? Yeah, nearly at 4 full shelves now, which would be 204 games at that point. So yeah, getting real into the business end now. I have games with a couple of friends in 2 different countries, Spain and Belgium. So actually, I believe that shelf is full now, if not over. We are into the final 10, I think. Pretty confident to say that now, so really making good progress on this full PS3 Essentials set journey, and the rate at which we've gone through it as well. Really happy with that. The Lego sleeves are all there now, so there's one missing, green Lego Ninjago, as I've previously mentioned. PS5, they're, I don't know, in some ways they're nice, but just, yeah, they haven't done the best job with those spines, have they really? It's a bit of a shame, but you know, compared to the uniformity of others. But yeah, the F1 trilogy there complete now. Demon Souls, yeah, fully complete. Really happy with how things are coming along with this now, and yeah, I'll check back in later on then, and we'll get back into unfinished business and try and get that platinum today. All right, back at long last, and before I get back into Rogue City unfinished business, I've had a delivery, and yeah, let's have a look at what's inside then. Quite well wrapped by the look of things. God, they've really gone out. These are off eBay. They are. Come on, yeah. PlayStation pin badges. So the reason I've got these, per the bookcase on the 64 one, we got the 64 logos. Considering that cabinet is all but PlayStation titles, I thought have a nice original PlayStation logo on the handles there. I need to adjust the door slightly because the handles aren't quite level. My dodgy DIY again, but you can barely tell really. But yeah, the handles make it obvious, so I need to like tighten the hinges, I think, on one so that it lifts it up and gets the doors level. But anyway, yeah, I've got 2 of these. I think they're about £4 each on eBay. You can say it's a decent chunk of money for what it is, a little badge, but I think it just adds a bit of finesse to the cabinets, gives them a nice touch. So yeah, let's see if we can get these pinned on and see how that looks, shall we? Yeah, I think it's just a nice little extra touch really to have these on. Like I said, they're not straight because the doors themselves are not fully straight. I need to tighten the hinges. I've just got a bit lazy and not done that. It's less than a centimetre in it really, but yeah, it becomes a bit obvious when you're looking at those. But I'll get those sorted. Just need to tighten one of the hinges. But yeah, I think they look great now. Obviously we've got the N64 ones there, and I just think it's a nice touch considering it's pretty much all PlayStation in that cabinet. Yeah, happy days. Obviously we've got the N64 shelf down there, the player's choice, but might address that one day with more PlayStation, I don't know. Be great to just have PlayStation only in some respects, wouldn't it? Yeah, nice little touch that. Happy days. So back to Rogue City unfinished business then, I think. Yeah, so one good feature about this game is that you can tailor Robocop's Auto 9, his machine pistol, and it's basically like a circuit board, and you can get more complex circuits the further into the game you go, and you use these things that you find, like the parts of the circuit, to try and complete it all together, to basically increase the spec, reload speed, weapon damage, armor piercing, weapon spread, whatever that means, and magazine capacity. And yeah, you can definitely tell the difference in terms of it being more powerful and so on. So it's just nice, because as the game goes on, the guards have more armour on and so on. So you need to move with the times and improve the spec of your Auto 9 to sort of keep up, otherwise you'll be there firing for ages. But really enjoying this game. It's really good, real good fun. Blood everywhere when you're just taking off heads with this awesome weapon. Well, this is pretty cool. We get to play as Ed 209. Look at this. Pretty cool. Guess we're gonna have to shoot someone in a minute. Ed 209. We made some more progress with the trophies as well, getting right down to the business end of this awesome game. Right then guys, we're doing a little bit better. We're up to 24 out of 26 now. We've just got the high stakes trophy, and it's now 1:30 in the morning. It says 124 there, but yeah, just got one more trophy to unlock. I think just the last mission now, and then once you unlock that, then you'll get the platinum trophy as well. So hopefully get that done, hopefully by 2 AM, because I've got park run in the morning and I'm very tired. So yeah, just get this done and there'll be job done. Really enjoyed the game, really good. Love Robocop. Yeah, I've binged this hard, and it's been a good playthrough. I've enjoyed it. So yeah, let's just get this done. So that is it guys, we've done it. We've got the old platinum trophy there. There we go, it says 100% now. So yeah, indie I'm still working on, by the way. It says 36, but I'm nearer 50% in terms of trophies. But yeah, just been a bit slow on that one, but this has been a lot quicker game. But there we go, nice little platinum trophy there. And yeah, the game is beaten. So it's hard to know how much time I've put into this, but I'd say probably nearer the 10-hour mark really. Probably done 6 hours yesterday and about 4 hours today, I guess, with everything that's been played. So yeah, really happy with that. I'll conclude with my comments in the morning, and yeah, get this video out for Sunday, I guess. So yeah, delighted to have another platinum trophy, my fourth platinum now. So yeah, happy days. Phew, that was hard getting up for park run this morning, but yeah, got it done in the end. Yeah, finally done it then. We completed it. Robocop Rogue City, unfinished business. Great little game. You can't really go wrong for the price. Like I said, it's about £18 on Amazon. Delivered if you've got Prime, maybe a bit more if you've got to pay postage. But you know, CEX still sell it at £22 second hand. Like, if I wasn't such a collector of games, I'd trade this back in. I'd get £14 back for it. So I'd only have paid £4 for this experience. But I love Robocop. I like keeping my games really. So yeah, obviously I'm going to keep it. But yeah, if you did want to buy it, complete it really quickly, you could trade it back in at CEX and get most of your money back. I know a lot of people do that. It's a good model, but yeah, not for me, but it's all good. So thoroughly enjoyed this one. Like I said before, attention to detail, really good. Lots of fun, lots of people to kill. I must have killed over 1,000 people. Lots of gunning down, lots of shooting, but what would you expect? It's a Robocop game. I loved how, if you've seen like the films, there's loads of little, I wouldn't say Easter eggs, but little nods towards the the previous films, things that people just overlook if they'd not watched the movies before, the original ones. Very gory, very graphic, very fun, very true to Robocop feel, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this one. And you know, I live in a time now where I don't have an awful lot of time to game relative to everything else going on in life, so it's nice in some ways to be able to beat a game in 10 hours just to commit and get it done. Like, I haven't got another 100 hours like I put into Assassin's Creed Odyssey right at the moment with everything that's going on, so you know, it's nice to be able to just grab a game and be able to complete it really quickly. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this one. So yeah, that's about going to do it for this week. Something a little bit different. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, please whack a thumbs up. It really helps me out, pushes me into the algorithm and all that good stuff. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think of Rogue City Unfinished Business. Did you like the game? Have you played it yet? If you haven't, why? Is it not your sort of thing? Let me know. We've made some essential progress. Yes, essential progress this week. So just fine-tuning the collection a little bit. Let me know what you think. Are you on the Essentials journey? Drop a comment, let me know. Keep me updated with how you're doing and all that, because I am interested to know. And yeah, that's about going to do it. If you're new to the channel or a returning viewer and you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It really helps me out trying to build this place up. More of you coming along to see me complete and review all 239 UK PAL N64 games. Can I collect the full PS3 Essentials PAL set, English where possible, and the PlayStation 4 hits library as well. If you haven't yet seen the video from Thursday, Yoshi's Story on the N64, it's a good little game, so you might want to check that one out. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, I am back at long last. Before we get back into Robocop, I've had a delivery. Ooh. Oh dear.